Hey guys, it's Queen Bee again. Christy here with part 3 of my makeup routine. And today I want to specifically talk to you about eyeshadows and the eyeshadows that I like and what I do with my eyeshadows. Now, I'm one of those weird people that I usually, excuse me, I don't want to say I always have my eyeshadow matching my clothes, but typically I'll have on eyeshadows that will at least blend in with my clothes. I know I'm kind of nerdy that way, but I don't usually wear a lot of blues or like super bright colors. Now, in terms of eyeshadow, I used to have a really hard time with eyeshadow. I just didn't know what to do with it. I just kind of put it on and hope for the best. But a couple of years ago, I came across this great product by Too Faced, T-O-O, Too Faced. See there, Too Faced. And they put together these great palettes of eyeshadows. So I'm going to show you. This one is the matte eye. But if you open it up, see that palette? It's great colors. But what I've really liked about this product and kind of what got me hooked on it, I have 5 of these different, and I'll show them to you in just a minute. But with it, they give you these cards. And these cards tell you exactly which colors to use and where to put them. So for example, this one is called The Fashion, and it says sweep fresh linen from lashes to brow. So it tells you what color and where to put it. So once you've used these cards, and all of them are different, but you learn how to use the colors. So once you've learned that, you can apply those techniques to any eyeshadow. It doesn't just have to be the Too Faced, because by then you've learned how to do it. So for the purposes of this demo, I am going to be using the Too Faced Matte Eye, and I am going to use, they have the Classic, they have the Fashion, and they have the Day. So I am going to use the Day look because I'm putting on my makeup as if I'm going to work today. So here it is. Here's the card, and it says Sweep Tufted Suede from brow to lashes. Now it says sweep. So I like to use this makeup brush. This is called Precision Eye. It has 2 ends. This one I like to use for the sweeping, and this one is a smaller end I like to use for more of the definition. I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm going to use the Tufted Suede right here. I'm going to load my brush, and I'm going to sweep it from my brow to my lashes. And sweep literally means that. Just sweep it from one side to the other, from the brow all the way down to your lashes. Now, I don't tend to like really heavy, dark eyeshadow, especially during the day for going to work. Maybe at night I'll put it on a little thicker. So I probably wear my eyeshadow lighter than a lot of people would, but that's just my personal preference. That's the thing about makeup. It's really all about you. Okay, so I've done that. I've swept it. The next it says press, not sweep. Press Chinchilla on the lid, which will be this part of the eye here, and around the tear duct, which will be the interior here. So I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to get Chinchilla right here. So I'm going to load my brush, and when it says press, instead of sweeping it, like I'm literally working across my eye, pressing it. And what that does is it puts it on a little bit thicker and a little bit darker, and gives it a little bit more of texture to the eye. So let me load my brush for the other side. Again, press it. And then around the tear duct. Put just a little right around here. Then it says, use Coffee Bean, which is right here, to line upper and lower lash lines. So before I do that, I'm going to blend what I've already done. And I usually just use my little pinky fingers and blend that in. So when it comes to eyeliner, most people will use a regular eyeliner. And I use these a lot too. I use them all the time. But you can also use eyeshadows to line your eyes. And the instruction card, that's what it's telling us to do today. So if you're going to use eyeshadow as your eyeliner, you need this type of a brush. And this is called the Precision Eyeliner Brush. And you can see it's straight across. The brush is straight across. The bristles are short, and they're very dense. So they're very firm and stiff. So I'm going to take it and tap it. And then what I'm going to do is use this brush, and I'm going to line my eye. Now you can put it on as thick or as light as you like, a thin line or a thicker line. It's entirely up to you because it's your face, your makeup. Now, what you could also do with this is do the exact same thing, but you could dampen the brush and then tap it into the color for your eyeliner, and it will give it just a little bit of a different look. It's pretty cool. I usually put mine on dry to go to the office, but if you're going out at night, I think putting it on a little damp would give you a great look. So, once I have done that, I've got mine. Okay guys, it's Christy again. Sorry, phone cut off, so I have to pick back up where I left off with my eyes. So after I get my eyeshadow on and my eyeliner, what I like to use is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And I always put this on before I put on my mascara. I learned the hard way that if I put on my mascara and then spray it, it smudges and makes the mascara smear under my eyes, and I don't want that. So what this does, and I just do use like 4 sprays, is it sets your makeup for the day and it helps it stay in place. So your primer helps it, and then that on top helps it. So I like using that. And again, Urban Decay. You can pick this up, Sephora, Ulta, that type thing. Now, before I start talking to you about my mascara, I mentioned to you, obviously, the Too Faced eyeshadow. I also have it in this palette called the Natural Eye. I have it in the Romantic Eye, and I have it in the Natural at Night. And they have other ones of these, other palettes. Like I said, I've enjoyed using these because it really taught me different ways to put on my eye makeup. And now I can apply those techniques to the Tarte eyeshadows I use and even some of the others that I have. So in terms of mascara, before I put on my mascara, I use one of these, and I use it on the top and I squeeze it 1, 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times. Don't do like I did and prop your arm on something and do that and let your arm slip, because guess what? You rip out all your eyelashes. Did it hurt? I cried, and then I had no eyelashes. I looked like a freak. So I went to Sephora and I'm like, you have got to help me, to the sales girl. And she looked at me, she's like, yeah, there's nothing we can do with that. You just got to wait for them to grow out. It took a while, so I learned my lesson. So I don't prop my arm on anything when I do that anymore in case it slips. So learn from my mistakes. So once I do that, I use a variety of different mascaras because I get a lot of samples in the mail, and I love mascaras. But the one that I use most frequently and one that I actually purchase is this. You see Tarte. I told you I love Tarte products, and this is the Lights Camera Lashes mascara. So when I'm going to work, I usually just put on 1 coat. But if you're going out at night, you might want to put on more than 1 coat. Now when you're doing your mascara, don't do this, because that gets air down in the mascara and it can make your mascara kind of go bad before you run out or before it really should. So when you're loading your brush, just twist it around to load your brush up with the product. And then always start with the top. Make sure you get in the corners. I see people who get mascara like in their middle lashes, but they miss the corners and the inside, and then it looks kind of funny. Now, my eyelashes are blonde. I have to wear mascara or I look like I have no eyes. And then do the bottom. Again, make sure you're getting those in the those little hairs and the lashes in the corners. You don't want to leave those out. Let me get the other eye. But this mascara, I like it. It lasts all day. Tarte tends to use more natural products. In their, when they're making their products, they don't do animal testing. All right, like I said, I usually just do 1 coat when I'm going to work, but if you're going out for the night, you might want to do more. So that is my eye routine. Last but not least, take a little brush, brush my brows. Now, I have not gotten into really working and doing my brows yet. I know the time's coming, but right now I'm not doing those because I think I still have enough there to work. So thanks for watching. I'll do one more segment on my lips, but I appreciate you watching the Queen Bee's Beauty Routine and learning about my favorite makeup products. Be sure to click like, share with your friends, and I'll talk to you again soon.